Perhaps during this period, you release and you experience renewal when it comes to financial matters or when it comes to your earning potential, but you also shed old skin in association with your emotional transformations. I mean, I know for me, I'm an Aquarius, my son is an Aquarius, and I can relate to this very much so when it comes to the emotional transformations. But still, maybe you shine a light on your sexual health, or you shine a light on your mindset in relation to sexuality or in relation to intimacy and closeness. Again, I can very
Like prayer
much
Bible,
this
the three
information.
pillars of triangles.
And as you do so, you consider your physical body, so how your physical body feels, or you consider how secure you feel. Perhaps you have been adapted when it comes to your self-worth, but perhaps during this full moon you close a chapter when it comes to how your psyche works. So the third thing that you need to know about this full moon in Virgo is that it will trine Pluto in Capricorn during it.
Yeah.
Now, trines in astrology are harmonious.
Someone has to
There's a sort of
I don't know.
smoothness.
Somebody. Yeah, pause this for a second. Oh, the link is. Wait a minute. Share. The demonic spirits should be subverted. No, hang. Have no fear whatsoever. I am here. I've taken a control. Back in control. Should be subverted. No, hang. Oh God, I don't want to hear myself. Hey. Infinite regress stream. What do you mean? Oh no. What a beautiful man.
What's up?
So cool. It's too bad. Jesus Christ. Here's everything you need to know about life. Diddly-dee. Exactly.
And in the case of
So let's continue. What? Wait. Yeah, I can't see what you're saying, what you're typing. Oh, I missed that. What? I missed what you said. What is that? D. The Big Connect man is he's at the end of the D. Okay. I think I understand. I have the meaning of life right in the balls of my hands. It's at the end of the D. Let's see what else. I guess I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's right there, the D. flavored weed. I mean tobacco. I mean shit. It's like the only flavor that's not terrible. It doesn't taste like acid. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go to my local tobacco store. Get more filters. Bitcon, etc. Ah, now I get you. Clever, very clever. Duck, duck, go. Okay. Oh god.
Pluto in Capricorn, this is a great time to consider the small steps and how they contribute to longer achievements. By improving upon little things, the simple, smallest things day to day, we can transform in huge ways. It's like those habits, it's those physical habits we do day to day which can contribute to greater things later on. And so by making little changes here and there, of course, we can change and transform drastically. However, this is Pluto. And we might not like the truths that come up. We might not want to face the music. We might not want to do the internal hard work. We might feel exposed or vulnerable, or we might feel scared, afraid of transforming, fearful of the unknown, afraid of the person we become when we break down our barriers or when we improve upon ourselves. I suppose this is the thing about self-improvement. It's not just about motivational speeches and chanting a message of I love myself. Self-improvement can make us feel like we are being punched in the stomach. So much heaviness can come up. We can be triggered in terrifying ways. Our traumas and our projections can be highlighted, and we might not want to look at these things. Addressing our shadow can feel like we are betraying and deceiving ourselves. Oh yeah, internal work can be super challenging. But just think of who you will be when you push past barriers or when you go beyond your limits. Think of the person you will become when you challenge yourself, even though you're afraid. Think of how you'll feel when you clean up your act and do the work. It's easier said than done, kind of same thing I was saying earlier with the first point. It's easier said than done. I know it's not straightforward. It's not black and white. Our emotions are highly, highly complex. Transforming is a very complex thing. Looking at our shadow can be very daunting. But the point being, during this full moon in Virgo, perhaps there is a message of overcoming our internal limitations and obstacles in hopes of improvement. So, let's say this full moon is taking place in your 6th house. So looking at you, Aries, Sun, Moon, and risings. This means Pluto in Capricorn is transiting your 10th house. Maybe during this period, you overcome internal limitations and obstacles when it comes to your profession, but you also close a chapter when it comes to your diet, or when it comes to your routines, or when it comes to your fitness levels, or even when it comes to your productivity levels or your stress levels. And as someone who has an Aries moon, I relate to this greatly. I am transitioning when it comes to my profession, but I'm also wanting to improve upon my fitness levels. Moreover, I am wanting to improve upon the ways in which I view things like health and diet and fitness. An internal battle there, which I won't get too much into detail about. And again, maybe you shine a light on your overall health, okay? And during this full moon, you release things in association with your health, but you also come to terms with your long-term successes.
Yes.
Or maybe you push yourself beyond your limits when it comes to the things that you wish to accomplish. Or let's say this full moon in Virgo is taking place in your 2nd house. So looking at you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and risings. This means Pluto in Capricorn is transiting your 6th house. And so perhaps during this period, you overcome internal limitations and obstacles when it comes to your day-to-day or when it comes to your well-being. But you also close a chapter in association with your finances and possessions. Or it could be that you shed old skin when it comes to your earning potential. And as you do this, you go through these transformations in association with the services you provide. Then again, maybe you shine a light on your self-worth during this full moon. You really breathe out when it comes to your value, but you also come to terms with your long-term investments. You think about sustainability and reliability. Or maybe you push yourself beyond your limits when it comes to potential financial achievements. The 4th thing that you need to know about this full moon in Virgo is that it will biquintile Saturn in Aquarius during it. Not to mention both Venus and Mars will conjunct Saturn in Aquarius as well. Now this conjunction of Venus and Mars in Aquarius is highlighting many love, relationship, and financial changes. And Saturn in Aquarius has been teaching us a great deal about maturity and responsibility and structure within our groups and alliances. And when it comes to biquintiles, well, they represent potential talents along with our desire to build upon things. Therefore, perhaps during this full moon, we consider how we practically contribute to the group, how we help and are of service to others, how we dedicate our time to the collective. Maybe it's about building upon stronger and more stable connections, or perhaps by creating small change, this creates bigger change. Then again, maybe we address the talents that we bring to society, what our unique talents are. Maybe it's about continually practicing. Maybe we can use problem solving and critical thinking to help us build upon something long lasting. So on that note, let's say this full moon in Virgo is taking place in your 10th house. So looking at you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and risings. This means Saturn in Aquarius is transiting your 3rd house. Perhaps during this period, consider how you contribute to your siblings or to your neighbors or to your childhood friends. You address your dedication to such people, or maybe you address your daily interactions, but you also shine a light on your reputation and on your public image. Perhaps small changes you make amongst the public can contribute to bigger changes within your local area. Or quite possibly, these small changes contribute to bigger mindset changes. Or perhaps thinking critically about your profession, well, this can help you build upon something long lasting when it comes to your studies. Then again, maybe you shed old skin in association with your career path, and this gives you an opportunity to explore communicative or educational talents. Or let's say this full moon is taking place in your third house, so looking at you Cancer, Sun, Moon and risings. This means Saturn in Aquarius is transiting your 8th house, and so perhaps during this period you consider how you contribute to your intimate relationships, and when it comes to also emotional bonding, maybe you address your dedication to those that you are intimate with, or you address potential fears in association with intimacy. Then again, maybe you address traumas or lack of connection, but you also shine a light on how you communicate and interact with others. Maybe small changes you make within your daily interactions, they can contribute to bigger transformations you experience with those closest to you. Then again, perhaps you shed old skin in association with how you process information, okay? How you take in information. And this gives you an opportunity to explore sexual or emotional talents. And the fifth and final thing that you need to know about this full moon in Virgo taking place on the 18th of March 2022 is that it will trine the North Node in Taurus during it. And like I said, trines are harmonious, okay? They can show a nice smoothness, a flow between the placements involved. And so in the case of the North Node in Taurus, this is a great time to consider the growth you want to make when it comes to things like value, sensuality, money, security, loyalty, and so on. This North Node in Taurus energy has been ushering in a much more holding and supportive energy, but at the same time, with Uranus being in Taurus, we are thinking more outside the box, okay? We are marching to the beat of our own drum, and we are exploring alternatives. Therefore, perhaps during this full moon, we look at what we are doing in order to grow, in order to go beyond what is known and familiar. We consider how we can adjust and adapt so that we can move towards something supporting, grounding, and holding. Now, with the moon trine Pluto in Capricorn and trine the North Node in Taurus, and then with the North Node in Taurus trine Pluto in Capricorn, there is a grand Earth trine activation here. Sure, the North Node isn't a planet, but there is still a trine being activated during this full moon, okay? It's an Earth trine activation. Well, an Earth grand trine activation. Therefore, there is such an emphasis on the material and physical. There is something so rewarding about achieving tangible results. But at the same time, there is so much Pisces energy going on. There is a Pisces stellium happening, meaning there is a reflective and introspective energy playing out as well. This sort of balance between the inner and outer worlds, creating an opportunity for us to dream and be grounded at the same time. And with the moon making a biquintal to Saturn, we can focus and we can concentrate, provided we don't get swept up in emotional chaos and delusion. Then again, perhaps we can explore the chaos. Maybe there is something therapeutic about wishing for something that feels so completely unrealistic, or maybe being delusional has its benefits too. Who knows? Perhaps there are people who are happy in their state of delusion. They feel content, and surely it's our delusions that can help us cope with the world. And we can all have those moments where we can be quite delusional in some way. Still, during this full moon, we consider growth when it comes to physical and tangible matters. So let's say this full moon is taking place in your 11th house. So looking at you Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and risings, this means the North Node in Taurus is transiting your 7th house. Perhaps during this period, you address physical growth within your one-on-one relationships, but you also shine a light on your hopes and wishes for the future. It could be that you clean a few things up, or you adjust, or you solve problems. Maybe you want to feel grounded with your partner, or maybe you want to experience a holding energy between you both. But in order to help you do this, you shed old skin in association with future directions. Then again, perhaps you close a chapter when it comes to friendships or when it comes to alliances. And as you do, there is a desire to seek out secure and valuable relationships. Or let's say this full moon in Virgo is taking place in your 7th house. So looking at you Pisces sun, moon and risings, this means the North Node in Taurus is transiting your 3rd house. Perhaps during this period you address physical growth within your daily interactions with others, but you also shine a light on your one-on-one relationships. It could be that you mend a few things within your relationships, or it could be that you consider your typical patterns within them. Maybe you want to experience more genuine and holding connections, but in order to do this, you shed old skin in association with how you start relationships. Then again, perhaps you close a chapter when it comes to your shadow side. And as you do this, there is a desire to learn something that is valuable and worthwhile. Now, I do just want to say quickly here that the moon will be void, of course, just 1 hour after it takes place, and it will be void, of course, for about 3 hours or so. Therefore, during this 3-hour period, okay, after this full moon has taken place, make sure you get some rest, okay? That is. Full moons and new moons are typically known for being an emotionally charged time. Some people can feel especially tired, others may experience insomnia, but essentially here, okay, just make sure that you are checking in with yourself. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video talking about the 5 things that you need to know about this full moon in Virgo taking place on the 18th of March 2022. Now again, if you have other things that you think others need to know about this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to.
Have any of you ever gotten back from the store or had a package delivered and it comes in a clamshell style package like this? They're like industrial strength. These clamshells and these tie downs seem to be the kryptonite to my Superman. In this video, we're gonna show you the one Ryobi, not Ryobi, tool that everyone needs. Welcome back, my name is Vince, and this is gonna make a whole bunch of
Ryobi tools.
because I know that when it comes to getting these packages open, it's like, listen, not everybody carries a pocket knife. I do, okay? But even my pocket knife at times becomes so dull, you can't cut these packages.
Even my pocket knife. What?
I try to grab my utility knife. There's a risk of possibly cut your hand open because you don't want to leave this in the drawer for your kid. Hey, listen, kids, I know you just got your new tool. You want to open it up. Go grab the very razor-sharp utility knife. Get that thing open, son. What if you had a safer option? Now, here's the deal. Even if you were skilled enough to use this old utility knife, how are you going to cut? How are you really going to get in here and cut this off? Cut this. I mean, you can. You have to be a highly skilled professional like myself. Skills that are held within this packaging.
So am I gonna feel really tired during the full moon? Dang. I already feel tired as it is. It's gonna kill me, isn't it? That's what the lady said. Nice. Hang on.
Ryobi has the one probably suitable for everyone because this is part of their hobby line of tools. It's like a personal use
Yes.
hobby system. It's on a new battery platform. It's USB powered. What is it, you say? This is Ryobi's Power Cutter Kit. It's multi-material cutting. Its product number FVC51. It says self-sharpening blade powers through any variety of material. Specifications are 207 RPM. So that means that this little blade spins to cut the material. Blade diameter is 41 millimeters. I don't even know what that means. When did I land in like Europe somewhere? 41 millimeters. And it's using the FVV01 battery. It's a USB rechargeable battery. It's got 4 volts of juices inside of it, as well as 2 amp hours of battery power. The hobby line seems to have a 2-year limited warranty. I'm liking that part from Ryobi, not Ryobi. Who would even say Ryobi? Like, what kind of person would and listen, here's the deal. It's been confirmed over and over again from Ryobi that it's pronounced Ryobi.
Ryobi. It's Ryobi.
I like this. I'm going to tell you something. Not everybody will want to hear
It's
it.
sponsored by Ryobi.
This USB rechargeable battery system has some functions that Big Brother don't have. Listen, I know you're getting red with anger when I say this stuff. You want to know why? This USB
Yeah, I'm really
rechargeable
angry.
battery, it's you asked for it, and Ryobi answer gave you Type-C recharging. Now what? I'm going to have to resort to using a blade, what is it? What is it? An edged blade type mechanism or a knife? We're going to cut away from us.
At least this
Through
guy's a
the
bit
clamshell.
self-aware.
And once you've scored the clamshell, you're going to fold back at those scores. Here's the deal. You're going to rip it open. And the reason we call this frustration-free packaging is because you get all your frustration out on it as you're opening it. You will see that we have our USB rechargeable battery. We have our little USB cable. Here's the deal. This is Type-C with an A connector at the end. You'll see that on the interior here. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. It is white. That means that this, my friends, is not meant for data transfer. You will have terribly slow speed transfer if you try to use this for data. Type-C, it's not going to work. It is good for charging. We have our little cutter. You'll see it does not come with an additional battery inside the tool. You'll have to install this battery that comes with the tool. Once you do that, you will pop the battery into the end, you'll close down the cap, and your tool comes to life. It's glorious. Here's the thing. I'm a little bummed because I'm not seeing an indicator on the tool.
He's a little plunk. What'd you say? Plunk is the new word of the century. Self-awareness is for losers. Yeah. Oh. No, I understand. It's true. Not everything is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Bonked, man, this shit is bonked. It's true. Bonk. Being bonked out means you slept with your Oh my god.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back with you. Uno momento.
Un momento. Por war.
Some of you guys were getting after me yesterday about my flex this. We are line up that egg once we get all the
Holy crap, that's gonna be heavy.
Why is he wearing a fucking- It's epic. Okay. This is a song competition of some sort.
There's another one just Protected River. But the last
Oh man, I've been to one of those before.
certified speed record.
Yeah.
How many? Here's how the race is going to work. 10 start by the flash divided by the shockwave tetra. All right, radar says
They do have
150.
things like that. They do have
225, 310, 310, 310.
You say? Yeah. So, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, white. Things. Enough freestyle. Some clips of it gazing now.
What's poppin' YouTube? Back with a quick video. Carrier 777. Hope all is well. Shouts out to everybody out there. Stay out the way. Safe, focus, and balance. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate love, support, and all that. I don't have a title for the video. I wanted to bring up something because I feel like this is beneficial and valuable for a lot of you out there that may have like a used car and you don't have a new car. So basically something is taking place with maintenance on a spiritual level that I don't think that you actually notice, but I wanted to bring it to your attention so you can be able to bring down the cost on the maintenance and the parts on your car if anything goes wrong or anything like that. So basically what I mean by this is, did you know that whenever you open up the car door and you sit in your car and you put your hands on the steering wheel, right? Guess what's happening, bro? My soul, my actual soul is fusing with the car, right? I have an electrical system that generates electricity, right? Throughout my avatar in this car, it has electricity as well, right? So basically what I'm trying to get at is you want to make sure you monitor your energy before you hop in the car, like if you can, because if you can, what will actually happen is you will bring your car down, right? On how it spins, on getting it fixed, with the parts, with the maintenance, all of those things, right? So
really going hard on this.
your car with good energy, and vibrate on a balanced level, and you don't hop in a car with bad energy, toxic energy, you weigh down and the heart is heavy, right? Because what's going to happen is whenever you go to turn on your car and you go to driving and stuff like that, you're going to start having a bad day because not only are you putting a curse on yourself, but you actually putting a curse on your car as well. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff carry over, all that bad energy, it carries
all
over.
those stick hits.
And this is where people start having these problems in the car.
Gotcha. So I had to be summoned down here. I understand. Just accidentally. Yeah, okay. I understand. It's all it's all good. It'll be interesting to see how everything looks once it's finished. The true spirits is their own symbolism. Yes. We on a high rise. We gotta be fucking with high spirits, my nigga. High vibrations. This shit, Yeah.
That breaks down, something else breaks down, it's because your soul, something is not right inside of your soul. Did you know that your car actually needs you, the energy from you that you generate to stay on the road if it's used? If it's a new car, then that's another problem, but for used cars, right, us, you have to be right on the inside, you feel me? Whenever you hop in your car, you know, if you want to bring down the cost and stuff that you would spend on it, you know, yearly. But anyways, man, it's Enoch 777. Peace. I'm out. Love all of you out there.
Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-March reading.
Hey, what's poppin'?
God damn it.
What's popping back with another video? Enoch here, 777. Hope all is well. Stay out of the way, safe, focus, and balance.
Sounds sadder.
Like, subscribe. I appreciate love, support, and everything. Like the video. Somebody wanted to know about walking past other people. They wanted to know why is it whenever you walk past other people, you get sucked into their energy to the point to where you have to pull away. I guess that's the title of the video. This happened to me a little while ago in the store. Somebody walked straight into me. I don't know what the 3 days team, but that's what happened, right? The magnetic energy field is attached to the human vessel, the heart, right? Scientifically proven. It extends 3 feet outside of the human body. I believe, honestly, depending on who that person is, depends on like the strength and how big it is, right? Magnetic energy field. I have one, you have one, other people have one as well. Some people don't. You can read energy, right? The human body works in the same way as, if you want to say, actual planets, right? Just for the simple fact that when something gets close to orbit, something takes place. The gravitational pull kicks in, and this is where it gets sucked into the atmosphere.
It sucked.
Whenever you physically walk past other,
I don't know why you said that funny.
these magnetic energy fields, with you having one and them having one, right? When it gets close together, it acts in the same way as, if you want to say, a magnet. And you don't even have to be technically close, but if it is somewhat close, right, this is where you feel that gravitational pull to the point to where you have to go the opposite direction. But I just want to make a quick video, bro. Enoch here, 777. Peace. I'm out. Love all of you out there. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? Back with another video. Enoch here, 777. Hope all is well. Shouts out to everyone out there. Stay out the way, safe, focus, and balance. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the love, support, and all that. The title of the video is going to be about how to be able to spot out a soulless being. This was a question that one of my supporters had for me, right? So what I want to say first off is, anyone can show the symptoms of quote-unquote being body snatched or whatever like that. So it happened to the best of us, right? So I just want to put that out there. What you want to begin to do is, the next time you get around somebody who you think may be a soulless being or body snatch or whatever like that, you want to pay attention and see if you can actually feel energy rubbing off of them, because we have an energy magnetic field once again, you know what I'm saying? You have one and I have one, so when I'm standing next to someone, I should be able to actually feel that. So if you're having a conversation with someone and it's warm, right? That's what you feel on the inside, good energy. This means that it may be an actual soul there. If you're talking to somebody and it's not nothing like that in there, and it's coming from a cold place, they cold-hearted, you feel me? Then you know they may be an NPC or a soulless being or just body snatch.
Anyone cares about the music?
You want to also pay attention to the eyes, because they are the wind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I said I don't think anyone cares about the soundtrack, to be honest. Yeah. We do a bit of replacing. Bunk down, yeah. They all in one bed. This shit's flunk. This shit's flunk. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm not right in the head right now. I don't know what to do right now. You know, just add whatever, I suppose. We'll have to deal with the noise that is the CC soundtrack, you know? Otherwise, they'll just hire some royalty-free ass shit, you know, and they'll have to listen to it. This doesn't match the game setting at all. Yeah. It's too bad we only have one developer. And another sort of developer that's half asleep all the time. You know? We're a hodgepodge of collectivized uncollectivism. Some insane. We're a new thing entirely. What is Cosmos even doing here? He's a programmer, right? Maybe you could help us out with some netcode. Excuse me. Sorry. It's a demon. Just at him. Annoy the fuck out of him. I just wanna die. That's how it be. That's how it do, that's how it be, you know. Yeah, I continue the spirituality.
I tell her I wanna the fuck. She tell me everyone you wanna fuck. I tell her you don't understand, I wanna fuck her on the table. She say you better not fuck on the table, you son of a bitch. So I go back to my room in a hotel and there is no sheets on the bed. Call the manager and tell him I wanna shit. He tell me to go to the toilet. I say you don't understand, I wanna shit on my bed. He say you better not shit on my bed, you son of a bitch. I go to the checkout and the man at the desk say peace on you. I say peace on you too, you son of a bitch. I'm going back to Italy.
Windows to the soul. So basically what I mean by this is, right, with my pupils and stuff like that, if you see that, you can see like spark, right? So that's how you can be able to tell, you know what I'm saying? If you look at somebody and they don't have that, you feel me, something else is going on. But I have allergies, right? So what I'm trying to get at is with certain soulless beings, you look at them, they look like they been up for days, weeks, or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? I have allergies, you know what I'm saying? So you can't include me within that, right? The next thing you want to do is you want to be able to see if you notice like any emotions coming from this person, like the facial expressions, the body language and stuff of that nature, because if it's a genuine reaction, a natural reaction, that means that there is an actual soul sitting inside of that body or whatever like that. And if a person is an NPC or whatever like that, when they talking to you, it's not going to be any emotions. It's going to be like nobody is not there. What you want to begin to do is pay attention to whenever you communicating with somebody, right? If whenever y'all talking, it seems like they are reading off of a movie script once again, you know what I'm saying? That means that they are in on it, right? And the joke's on you. But that's how you can actually spot out the soulless being or NPC or whatever like that, or somebody that may just be overall body snatch. Oh yeah, and pay attention to the mood too. It just may very well mean that the person may have something attached to them, right? And whenever a person switch up like that, then it's bipolar, it's two, it's a split. You know what I'm saying? So one is them and then something, then the other one is something else. You know, but you get it. Anyways, bro, Enoch 777, peace and all love, all the power. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? Back with another video. Enoch here, 777. Hope all is well. Shouts out to everybody out there. Stay out of the way, safe. I want to make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate love, support, and everything.
There's something about the word, the numbers 777.
Immediately, right after speaking
It's strange.
like that, you are going to start to pick up on something and notice something, you know, and this is normal. I don't know if anybody mentioned this, what the freak ever, but I will. So basically, what is going to play out is right after you get finished sun gazing, the light from the sun is going to consume your vision, and you are going to have nothing but pure light inside of your eyes. And this is going to remain like that for, a moment or two, and you just have to walk it off. I just wanted to mention that because you will be like, all this light in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak to do with it? It will leave momentarily, and you will be back restored to your vision, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to basically put that within there just to let you know, so you don't think that nothing happened to you, you know what I'm saying? This is something that, I don't think that anyone is actually talking about. It's Enoch 777, peace, I'm out, love all of you out there. I just wanted to say something right quick. Every video that I drop, every single day, it may not pertain to you, right? It may apply to somebody else. So if it don't apply, let it fly, right? See, the thing about the recent video that I just put out, right, is, of course, it's not going to affect everybody, right? That's common sense. But the thing is that once you have a shift in your consciousness, right, and you switch and you change that up, right, that starts to affect like certain parts of you, right? I'm talking about the pineal gland because, right, let's say if you wasn't spiritual and you was straight third dimensional and you went to smoke, right? When you go to sleep and you lay down, this is where you are going to lose those dreams. That's how it happens. You can smoke at this point and it doesn't affect you, but once again, if you are spiritual at this point, then that's going to help you when you go to sleep. But if you're not spiritual and you haven't done anything to make yourself ascend, then when you go to sleep after you smoke, this is where you may run into the possibilities of not having an actual dream. But yeah, that's basically it. It's Enoch 777. Peace. I'm out. Love all of you out there.
Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? Back with another video. Enoch here, 777. Hope all is well. Stay out of the way, safe, focus, and balance. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the support and all of that. Thank y'all for watching all of my YouTube videos. One of my supporters they mentioned something about dreams, and they wanted to know why do they constantly have nightmares. Because previously I made a video about dreams being tied to the afterlife and stuff of that nature, and they were worried about this, right? First off, what I can say is me and myself, whenever I was living backwards and stuff of that nature, this is where I started to experience nightmares, right? And what I mean by this is, if you take the word live and you flip it around, you reverse it, flip it backwards, you will have evil, right?
It's very soothing.
Lifestyles and different energies you come across dealing with people, it could latch on to you, and this can even affect your dreams, right? Whenever I started to wake up and I found myself soul advancement and I started to live a right way, this is where I started to see a change in the dreams, to the point where the nightmares were eradicated and they went away. I only have nightmares once in a while, in a blue moon or whatever like that, right? Whenever Tupac was doing an interview, he went to mention something about dreams. He was talking about good dreams being tied to heaven and bad dreams, nightmares being tied to hellish realms and states, right? There is other factors that come into place. Whenever you talk about having nightmares, it could be something that you need to fix on the inside, or it could be toxic energy in the environment around you. But overall, nightmares shouldn't be anything to be feared, right? Because if you have one once in a while, this is a message that needs to be communicated. It shouldn't be something to be afraid of or scared or anything like that, right? But I just wanted to draw that quick video, bro. This Enoch 777. Peace, I'm out. Love all of you out there.
What's poppin' YouTube? Back with another video. Enoch here, 777. Hope all is well. Shouts out to everybody out there. Stay out of the way, safe, focus, and balance. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate love, support, and all of that. I don't have a title for the video, but I wanted to mention something right quick. For those of you out there that suffer from sleep paralysis, right? And basically, what I'm trying to get at is, whenever you experience an episode, like the next time you experience an episode and you find yourself like paralyzed and you cannot move or anything like that, you don't open your mouth because you can't technically speak, you know what I'm saying, but you still do. I know you know what I'm talking about. But whenever you think you're talking and you're calling out to someone, you know who I am about to mention, like who I'm about to say. Whenever you call out to the fictional character, not really fictional, it goes one specific source, but whenever you call out certain characters out of a fairy tale in a real situation. I just wanted to let you know that you think it helps, but it technically doesn't. If anything, it slows down the process whenever you call something or a name